My name is David Copper Blangel, and I'm a magician, and I'm going to reach into your souls and eat your hearts. No, I'm not. I need a woman. I've been in Lisbon 3 hours. I need a woman. No, here's what I need specifically. I need a nurse or a medical professional or a dental assistant. Someone who knows the human body. Someone who's not afraid to go where no one has gone before. Is there any such person who would like to volunteer and come to the stage? Would you like to join me on stage? Would you mind? It's just a little bit of fun. Come on up here, give her a round of applause. Oh, okay, yes, you. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much. And do you speak English a little bit? Because okay, that doesn't matter. I speak the international language of magic and love. What happened to the stairs? Magic and love. What is your name?
Sophia.
Sophie.
Sophie. Sophie can be.
Okay. Sophie, are you a medical person? Are you a doctor?
Almost a pharmacist.
Almost a pharmacist? Perfect. Okay. That's perfect. Here's what I want you to do. Okay? Okay, good. All right. I want you to examine my mouth. Look inside my mouth and make sure there's nothing hidden inside my the mouth.
It's good, it's perfect.
You didn't even look! No, you have to look. You're going to be a pharmacist someday. You have to look inside. It's part of your training. Sophie, don't be afraid. I didn't come to your country to scare you. Please.
A carie? A problem in your teeth?
A problem in my teeth. Other than that, nothing hidden. Okay, thank you. All right. You and I are going to perform, Sophie, one of Harry Houdini's great illusions. But first, we're going to do the needle trick. Yes! The needle trick. These are stainless steel. Yes, razor-sharp needles. Sir, come forward. Come forward, sir. Please, the music's only 90 seconds long. Examine the needle. Don't touch it with your dirty hands. Just examine with your eyes. Okay, thank you. Sophie, take one needle. Make sure it's real. Be careful, it's sharp. Yes, a real needle. Stick it in my face. It's okay. Yeah, stick it in my face.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah. She's going to do it, folks. Unbelievable. Welcome to Portugal. Wham! That's what... No, not really. You don't put... Even a pharmacist doesn't do that. Hold still, hold still. Oh, Houdini was an idiot. Oh, God. Take out the rest of the needles. Now, Sophie, help me. There's some children here. I want you to say this in Portuguese. Do not try this at home. Very dangerous. Tell the children. Okay. What'd she say? Mm. Oh. Oh. Oh! Examine, Sophie. Okay. Now, this is the hardest part of the trick. Wow! Okay, Sophie. Yeah, wait a minute. You gotta help me. Sophie, it's okay. You're not married yet. Oh, here comes Sophie. Watch. Stop hitting me! Okay, Sophie. Here comes. This is for you, Sophie. Thank you. Don't try that at home, kids. Very dangerous. Give Sophie a round of applause. Thank you so much. Via. Obrigado. Obrigado. The lovely Sophie! Oh. You, sir. Yes, yeah, you. Examine the rope. And stand up, if you would. Stand up on your legs and show everyone a solid rope, yes? Yes! Ah, caveman! You're halfway there. Okay. Thank you. What's your name? Francisco. Thank you very much. Toss the rope. Oh, thank you, Francisco. Thank you, Francisco. I need to borrow a ring. Does anyone have a ring that I could borrow? A bangle, a ring. I have a large one right here. We'll use the one that I was going to give Sophia. Now this one, I know it's yours. Calm down. You, sir, would you come forward? Yeah. Yep. Mr. X-ray, turn and show them. You're going to have that looked at by a doctor. I can see something growing right there. Would you examine that? What is your name?
Marcos.
Marcos, nice to meet you. Make sure the ring is solid ring.
Yeah.
No gaps, no holes. No secret, no holes? No holes. Okay, Marcos, let me show you where the hole is. Big hole right there. It doesn't translate well, but thank you very much, Marcos, okay? No holes means the same thing as here that it does there, I guess. No holes. There is one big hole. That's why it's a ring. Now, how do you take the ring off of the rope without untying the knot? It's an old Chinese puzzle, rarely seen these days. Ancient Chinese puzzle. Solid rope, solid ring. Hup. The ring is now off of the rope. I know what you did. You never really put the ring on the rope to begin with, and you just pretend it's on there, and that's how you took it off. Guess what? That's right. That's how But if I put the ring back on the rope, we'll start again. Put it back on, and I'll show you the real secret. Normally we don't teach secrets, but I don't think Luis is here anymore. He left. I have a pair of scissors. They cut right through the rope like that. Now, I have two pieces of rope. That's how it's done. They're both exactly the same length, right, kids? No, they're like, I want to leave. The American is yelling, no, here. Watch. They're the same length. If I put the ends together and say the magic words, go get. There it is. Two pieces of rope, exactly the same length. Thank you so much. Watch. You know, oh, stop. Watch the two ends. That's the only way to catch bees. You got to watch the ends as they go into the pocket. There they go. Except for this one. Stays out here with this one. Bam! In the middle. This is the big applause cue. What? I hate to pick people. Who's having fun? You're just pointing to the lady beside you, so you will come up, Marcos. Give him a round of applause. I always get the guy who points. Okay. Oh, so nice to see you. No. You're welcome. Break the seal and shuffle the cards as much as you like. Much. It's sticky here. Lisbon is very humid. Okay. Oops, sorry. You just gotta. It's like a banana. That's how we do it in America. We just, and then we. Oh, watch out. Oh, that's gonna hurt. The paper cuts hurt. Shuffle the cards, Marcos. In fact, stand right over here. Gentleman's gonna shuffle the cards as much as he likes. Just try not to get them out of order. That's all I ask. Mix them up, but don't confuse them. What do you do for a living, sir?
I work at Sapo.
You work at Sapo?
Yeah.
What is Sapo? Well, keep working at it. You'll get it right. I promise. Work at Sapo. What is Sapo? I don't know.
It's like Google, but for Portugal.
Google. It's like Google.
But yeah.
But for Portuguese, Google. It's
Yeah.
Sapo. It's better.
Yeah.
It's better. Okay. Good. Oh, that's awesome. Marcos, reach in the pack and take out any card you like. Come on. Even Sapo can find the right card.
I will not pick the Ace of Spades.
It's a free. Well, we'll do a different trick. He got the wrong card. Perfect. We'll just cut the tape and begin again. Show the card to everybody. Make sure they all see it. This isn't going to work now. We'll move on to trick number 3, okay? Everybody see it? Yeah? Do you see it in the back? In the cheap seats up there? Yeah? 4 hearts? Everybody got it? All right. Professional magician, folks. Come on. That's the first thing we learned at Hogwarts. Oh. Please. Put it back anywhere you like. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Who told you to square it up? Let's see. 24, 25. Okay, now. I'm not Harry Potter. I'm sorry. Do you remember your card?
Yeah.
Snap my fingers. Your card will jump out of the pack. You remember your card?
Yeah.
Fly through. It'll be like your career. Boom, rocketing. It's Seppo. All the way towards the peak. And then it will make its turn. And be like my career. And I will catch your card right here. You remember your card?
Yeah.
Good. Here we go. Marcos, right?
Yeah.
One card jumps out of the pack. Magic Dave catches it in his other hand. Marcos, what was your card?
4 of hearts.
And it's changed into the 6 of spades. That's magic. Where I come from, we call that magic where I come from. Here's a little 6 of spades jigsaw puzzle to play with at your desk at Sapo when you have nothing else to do. Make 2 hands. Don't let go of the 6 of spades. What was your card really?
4 of hearts.
It was the 4 of hearts. Well, look where you put it, right there in the middle. No wonder I couldn't find it. There was too... He shuffled them too much. He took the wrong card, and then he put it back in the wrong spot. You have the 6 of spades. I have the 4 of hearts. If I were really magic, which I'm not, but if I were, it would look a little something like this. Hup. Whoa! What could possibly be in your hand? Turn the pieces over. Show the people the 4 of hearts. You threw them on the floor. No, I don't want them. You keep them. Make a fist. Squeeze tight. Hold your hand high in the air. Do you believe in the healing powers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Repeat after me. I will never
I will never
say what other
say what other
people tell me to say. Okay. Oh, thank you, Marco. I will. Oh, he's making a good fist right there. Okay. I'm going to blow with my laser breath. Magic. Watch. Open your hand. I got some on you. Open your hand. Have those pieces fuse, welded themselves back together. The healing powers of Marcos are alive. Look at that. Wonderful, Marcos. Thank you so much, my friend. You want to keep it?
Yeah.
You don't want this. It's all wrinkled. Wait a minute. If you want it, it's all wrinkled, but I'll give it to you. But you have to do one thing. Blow. Like that. No, on the card. Whoa. There. All the wrinkles are gone. It's as good as new. You can keep that as a souvenir. I'm going to try something else. That was called sleight of hand. I'm going to try something. It's a little more like mind reading. Anybody here believe in ESP, mind reading? If you believe in mind reading, here's a joke for you. Hope you enjoyed that. That's all I got. Marcos, please. Hi, what's your name?
Louisa.
Louisa, would you stand here, please? Give Louisa a round of applause. Do you work at Sapo too?
Well, yeah.
Judging by your pants, you don't, but you do.
I do, actually.
Oh, what do you do there? What do you do there?
I work in Cloud PT.
You working? Yeah, Cloud PC, you're the best. You rock. Cloud PC, great. Wonderful. I don't know what that means. I do card tricks. Okay, take your thumb, push the deck open. Louisa.
Yes.
Anywhere you like, just open the deck at one spot, and it's a shuffled deck. Marcos shuffle them again. We want to make sure they're really shuffled up. Thank you, Marcos. They are shuffled.
Yeah.
It's a real deck of cards. They're not trick or in any way. Take your thumb. You're going to push the deck open and take the littlest, tiniest peek. And please remember the number and the suit of whichever card you happen to open the deck to. It's your choice.
Am I doing it?
You do it. She's actually going to open the deck. You have to actually open enough to see the number and the suit of one of the 52 cards in the pack.
Another one?
What do you mean another one?
I already did it.
You already did it? I didn't have time to get my finger in the back. There's no way. I explained this once, folks. I'm not Harry Potter. There's no way Mr. Magic's going to find the card. Yeah, do it again. Oh, another one. Hold it open for like 9 minutes. This isn't going to work. Shuffle them up again. We'll cut the tape at some point and start this again. Okay. There's no way. Take another 9-minute look. I have a better idea. I am an expert in thumbprint identification technology, so I just thought of something. I'm going to try to find your card. Which thumb did you use to look at that first card? That one? If I could look at your thumbprint, please, because each thumbprint is unique. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, now I will find your card by matching the thumbprint. These are all Marco. This is difficult. This light, it's not going to be, you know, the problem is my eyes are a little bit weak. I'm not going to be able to find your card with the sense of sight. Luckily, I have something that's stronger than the sense of sight. It's my sense of smell. What do you say in Portuguese? You know the dog that the crime fighters use to sniff people out? Bloodhound! You have a more interesting accent. Bloodhound! Now let me smell your thumb, please. The scent of a woman, yes. I got it. Have you been to a turtle farm lately? Tortuga? No? Okay, I'm just asking. I don't know. Here we go. All I'm smelling is a big hairy dog. It's Marcos. That's what it is. Yeah. Marcos has ringworm. Okay, I'm not going to find it. There's no way I could find it with the sense of smell. I can't smell. Louisa, I'm going to have to taste your thumb. Just jam it in. Put it right in the pie hole there.
Serious?
What do you mean, am I serious? Well, look at all these cameras. Yes, we're serious. You know how much money this is costing? She hesitates, and that's healthy. Here's what I have here. It's called Wet Ones in America. It's antibacterial, antiseptic, hospital-grade, germ-killing wipes. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do, Louisa. I'm going to ask you to take your thumb, and one little ridge, one cell, one little skin ridge cell, touch one little taste bud, just one little taste, just that tiniest tap, and transfer the DNA, the taste, and then we wipe away all the germs, no problem. I do this all the time, just a little tiniest. She actually did it, folks. Oh, God. Oh. Who are you people? Oh, disgusting. I've been to third world countries, unclean. Portugal, wham, take it. Sapo, needles in the face. Disgusting. I have a gift for you. Your very own antiseptic wipe. Give Louisa a round of applause. She goes back to her seat. But you know what? Louisa, I'm going to find your card anyway. Let me hop back up on the stage. I'm going to find your card. Now that I have a little taste, here we go. You don't see this on TV in Portugal, do you? No! This has been banned in your country. Did you want to shuffle these again, Marco? I got more wipes. No? Louisa, did you really see one before I take this to the next level? Did you see one? Yes. Okay, here we go. See if I can find it. Just for you, folks. This is for you. Uh-huh. I got this. Oh, God. What was your card?
King of flowers, I don't know.
King of flowers. We call them puppy dog feet in where I come from. Just kidding, of course. There it is, the King of Flowers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Louisa. What? No. You're not supposed to. Whoa, you're supposed to stay in the. This isn't part of the show, but this is. Whoa. He got out of his cage, kids. It's all right. His name is Rocky. Whoa, hey. He's an American raccoon. He normally travels. He's very nice. There's nothing to worry about. Oh! Watch out, sir. He was going for the bloodhound. Give him a look. It's a, whoa, hey, I'll hypnotize the beak. Turtle, weird. I don't. Hypnotize, out like a light. Tonto, I don't know what it is. It's, I don't know why I have this, folks. This is something I travel with to make the kids happy. Would you like to see it? No, okay, I'll stay over here. But you can make one yourself. They're really fun because they look alive, and I have a lot of fun because people take life too seriously. People take life, pharmacists, cloud PC people, life is so serious. That's why I make these. You get a spring, and you take a dead cat, and Google it. I mean, Sapo at that. And anyway, you look, Rocky, and he eats munchy. 4 fingers making boogie, 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 boogie. That's my life, folks. 4 fingers, never use one. Woo! Man. Marcos, would you like to try this? Come on, it doesn't hurt. Come on. I have more wipes. Oh, no? Maybe later. This is correct. Munchy. This is incorrect. Munchy. I make balloon animals for the children. It's an idiotic thing, but this is kind of how I look at life. I travel a lot, and when things are getting a little dull, I go into restaurants, and this is a true story. That's why I always tell it. It really happened. I was in Washington, D.C., in a very nice restaurant near the White House, and I was feeding Rocky in my restaurant, in my table, some salad and lettuce. And true story, the waiter comes over, a man with no sense of humor. Very serious man. You may not have a live animal here in this restaurant. No problem. Supersize it. No, he's all right. Rocky, CPR! He comes right back to life. Anyway, oh, watch out, man. He was going for your beard, Marcos. He thought it was a relative. Let's see, did I get rid of the jokers? Did I take those out of the pack?
No.
Oh, no. So you're a computer person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You deal with numbers, right? Okay, I'm going to show you something. This is kind of unusual, but this is very unusual, actually. Let me put these away. There is a game that's played still in rural parts of America today. It comes from the Civil War era of the United States, around the mid-1800s. It's a game called Blue and Gray. Sometimes it's called Civil War. It's the greatest con game ever created with a deck of cards. It's very clever. And if you'll indulge me, I'll actually go through the steps and show you this amazing con game. Because people who deal with numbers tend to appreciate this, and I'll show you what it is. First of all, let me tell you what happened during the Civil War. A lot of people shot each other and got killed, unfortunately. There were big battlefields like Bull Run in Manassas, Virginia. And what would happen after a large battle, the Northern Army and the Southern Army, the blue and the gray uniforms, the blue and the gray would fight. There would be a field littered with bodies, and the grave diggers would come. They would follow the armies, and they would dig shallow graves, and they would inter the bodies, put them in the graves and cover them in a makeshift temporary grave, because not far behind the armies were the families and the churches and the communities, and they would take these soldiers home. And at night, these grave diggers, by candlelight and by lantern light, would play this game, and they called it Civil War. Because when you dug up one of these temporary graves, you never knew what you were going to get, because it was often done in the dusk. Sometimes you'll find 2 northern soldiers, 2 blue. Sometimes you'll find 2 gray. They would usually throw 2 bodies in. And then sometimes you would find 1 of each, a blue and a gray, in the same grave, and they would take them out. So that's where this game came from. And here's the idea. if you take a shuffled deck, and I'm going to let you shuffle all through this, there are only 3 possible color combinations if you deal a pair of cards. Red, 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 black. Oh, that just happened to come up perfect. Black, black. So there's red, black, red, 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 black, black. You never know what you're going to get from a shuffled deck, right? Can you think of any other color combination? No. It's got to be one of those 3, a pair of reds, a pair of blacks, or a mismatched pair. And that's where the rules of the game come from. Now, we're going to play this game. We're actually going to play for money, $52. And these are on the line. Whoever wins this game gets to keep the money. Okay? Oh, look, now she's interested. I will mix the cards. Now, I know when I mix the cards, guess what? People don't trust me because I'm Mr. Magic. And they think I'm doing something funny. So I won't mix the cards. Are you a shuffler like this? Or do you shuffle like that? I have a better idea. Look at that. I'll make 2 beautiful flowers. Now smash them into each other. Yeah, mix them up. Just push them into each other like that. Yeah, now watch this. If we toss them out, you see that is now a shuffled deck, right? You're responsible for the order of those cards. Even if we square them up. Would you like to square them up or shall I? It doesn't really matter because you have just decided who's going to win. You've decided who's going to win. I'm going to let you both take a quick peek at the orientation of the cards. That's quick enough. Now I'm going to let you decide, do you want to be red or black?
Black.
Black. So you'll take?
Red.
Okay, your choice. I'll take the mismatches then, since that's what you left me. All right. So we turn the cards. This is the boring part of the trick where we actually see who's going to get the most cards. You said red. Oh, you said black. Okay, red. Black. Okay. Oh, mismatch for me, mismatch for me, mismatch for me. Well, you never know. I mean, this is completely random. Red. Red. I wonder why you saw black. I saw a big run of reds in there when I saw. There's black. Here we go. You're catching up. Black, red, and finally, oh, the 2 blacks go over here. Pardon me. That's okay. Now pick up your cards, and I want you to count them to yourselves, and we'll announce the numbers. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Did I mess you up?
No.
Okay. I have 28. How many do you have?
10.
10 and 28 equals
30.
38. How many do you have? 14 and 38 equals?
That's so much more.
14 and 38 equals what? 52? Guess what that means, folks? It means I win all the money because I got 28 cards, and that's how you play Civil War. If everybody put their money in the pot, I would go home the winner. Now let me show you how this little con works because it's very, very interesting. Here's what's going on. From a shuffled deck, and they really are shuffled, and anybody can really shuffle them, and there really are 52 cards. We opened them here tonight. I told you there were 3 ways the cards could fall. There's a pair of blacks, right? You were black. Well, there's a lot of blacks. What's going on with all the blacks? Let me shuffle them a little bit better here. Let me do it face up to just, for example, you could have a pair of blacks, you could have a pair of reds, you could have a black-red pair, or you could have a red-black pair. See what's happening there? The odds are double in my favor because not only do I get the red-blacks, I get the black-reds. So I'm always going to win. And when I said, what color do you want? You chose a color because that's what I asked you to do. And you said black. And I said, so that leaves you with, and they always pick the other color because they think it's a binary choice. It's not. You could have said the mismatches, but you didn't. So that was the basis of that great old con game. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this game one more time. I'm not going to play. Now you know the odds are double in my favor, okay? The contest will be between you two, all right? Mm-hmm. Whoever gets the most cards takes home the $52. I'll shuffle them one last, oh no, let's do, you be the final arbiter. You smash your flowers together. Wonderful. You have just decided which of you is going to take home Magic Days $52. This is exciting. I've been trying to give this money away for years. Okay. Woo-hoo! Pair of reds. That's for you. Mismatched pair. That's for me. I don't count. I don't count. Those are for me. I don't count. We're not going to deal mine out. Reds, that's mismatch. mismatches, again, as you will see, I'll get most of the cards. As I deal the cards, don't count them as we go, because I want to, oh, there's some blacks. I want this to be a horse race between you two guys, and I want to make it more exciting. There's a pair of red-black. As I said, I not only get the red-blacks, but I get the black-reds, red-black, black-red. You see how it works? Red-black, black-red. I want to see which of you square them up so that nobody can see. And black-black. Do me a favor. Pick up your cards. Count them silently under the table. I would have won, I have a feeling, because, yeah, I got like more than half the deck here. And how many do you have?
8.
How many?
8.
8. And how many do you have? What?
8.
You got 8 also?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of Civil War, it's a tie. You know what that means? That means I keep the money. Oh, I'm so happy. That's awesome. I'm sorry that happened. But that sucks for you guys.
We could still split.
No. What's that?
We could split.
Yeah.
Well,
So go for a cold one.
interesting idea. You could still split. Okay, tell you, you know what? You know what? You know what? I like the way you think, Louisa. We are going to split the money. I'm going to give you guys each. Don't you folks think it's only fair they each get half the money? Yes, there, boom. You each get half the money. On one condition. We play one more time. And for every pair of blacks Louisa gets, you give her 2 of your dollars. For every pair of reds he gets, you give him 2 of your dollars. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. For every mismatched pair I get, you each only have to give me $1. That's fair. The odds are double in my favor. You only have to give me half the payout. You're a math guy. You work at Sapo. You know that's fair, right? Yes, of course. One final shuffle. Oh, no, wait. If I shuffle, nobody trusts me. There's the flowers. You smash them together. Smash the flowers together, Louisa, for the final turn. Look, show everybody what you did. That's the final turn. She has just decided how much money each of us is going to take home. This is the real deal, right? Here we go. Pick up your, I'll pick up the cards, you pick up your bills. Hold your bills in your hand like this, like you're going to deal. So are you ready? Boom. Oh, a pair for you each owe me $1. That's good. That's 2 for me. Okay. Just put it right there in the pile. Oh! 4 for me. That's lucky. You shuffled. 6. That's good. 8. Wow. 10. Wow. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. What is the odds of this happening? 44, 46, 48. Wait a minute. 48. Deal the last all the way down. You haven't been keeping up. You haven't been keeping up. Wait a minute. Deal them all down except the last one. I just noticed something.
I have more than you did.
What do you have?
I have 1 left now.
That's a $100 bill. What's that? A $100 bill.
Yeah, you have to give me 99.
Wait a minute. We have one more turn of the cards. It depends on how you shuffled the deck. Oh, there's a chance. Look, there's a chance. I can't believe it, folks. Thanks anyway. Give them both a round of applause. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thanks for playing Civil War. Sometimes I don't know. People always ask me, and it's a true thing, people always ask me, what's the most amazing thing you've ever seen? That's what they ask me. What's the most amazing thing you've ever seen? And there is one thing that I can remember, because there was a great magician. He's not with us anymore. His name was Di Vernon. And he was a sleight of hand man, born around the turn of the century. And when he was young, he actually fooled Houdini because he was so advanced with his skills with playing cards and other things. But his name was Di Vernon, but everyone called him the professor out of reverence for his knowledge. And he took up residence at a place called the Magic Castle in Hollywood. He sat in the same chair every night, and he had his snifter of brandy and his cigar, and he was a creature of habit. And you could always find him there in the magic castle like this, you know, because he was a very old man. And I'm going to tell you a true story. As a young man, I traveled to Los Angeles to be near Vernon, as many young magicians did. And I got to spend some time with him, and it was wonderful. He was so full of wisdom, and he was kindly share his knowledge. He was very generous with his time. One night, a young magician came into the magic castle and decided to challenge the old man, to challenge the great Di Vernon. It was like a gunfighter mentality. They had to measure themselves against the great man. And so he said, "Show me a trick, old man." And Vernon complied. He was a very nice old gentleman. He said, "Well, here, pick a card." And his hands would shake a little bit. And all the other magicians gathered around when Vernon picked up the cards later in life. So there was a lot of interest there. So he had the young man pick a card. I'll just do this. Would you just say stop at any point?
Stop.
Right there. 8 of diamonds. Okay. Vernon turned his back to light his cigar, his ever-present cigar. And here's what the kid did. The kid shuffled the deck. Look at this. Shuffle some cards face up and some cards face down, so it was a big mess. Some face to face, some back to back. But that would be a mean thing to do because it takes lots of times to fix it. And you would never do this to somebody like the professor, somebody everyone respected, a nice old gentleman. But that's exactly what this young man did. He shuffled the deck while Vernon's back was turned so that they were upside down, face to face, back to back, a big mess. The other magicians standing around saw this. We wanted to kill this kid. But Vernon picked up his cigar, he turned back around, he blew a little smoke over the deck, and he said, "Now where were we?" And as he spread the cards, that's when I just felt that rush of amazement, that thrill of wonder up my spine, because all of the cards were going the same way, except for one. The only one still face down in the center of the pack. Do you remember your card, Louisa? 8 of diamonds. And to this day, that's the most amazing trick I've ever seen. There it is, the 8 of diamonds. I really loved him. He was a great old man, and I love telling the story because it's based on a true story. It's not quite. I bend the truth a little bit. A couple things you need to know. He smoked a pipe. He didn't smoke a cigar. It was a sofa. It wasn't a chair. 2 more things that are important to the story. One was that young man. That was me. Not proud of that. And another small detail. It wasn't a red deck of cards. It was blue. Seems like a small detail now, but it made a big difference then. I'll tell you. Anyway, you can take those home if you like. I want you to examine all the cups. Check it out. 2 cups, 2 balls. This magic wand is made from East African coca-cola wood. It's a ritual prayer stick used in ceremonies around the globe. You can examine that as much as you like. It looks like part of the hangar at the Marriott where I stayed last night in New York before getting on the airplane, in the closet where they keep the pants, but it's not. It's not. 2 brass cups, authentic replicas of the actual hubcap covers taken from King Tut's car, and 2 little rubber balls, which are both exactly the same size, especially this one right here. Here's how this classic trick works. The magician waves the wand over the little ball, and it becomes so small that it vanishes into the ether. Okay. I'll do it again. Watch the next one. Did you see it go? Louisa? You're watching too close. You need to blink more. Blink and drink. That's what magicians like. Blink and drink. When I blow, it disappears like that. And they jump back inside. There they are. Thank you. Now, thank you. Watch as this one travels from cup 1 to cup 2, and this one travels from cup over here, cup 2 to cup 1 as they change places. Thank you. In midair. I fool a lot of people with that one. It really does. Though it vanishes from here and appears over here because of the small hole in the bottom of the cup. And you can actually push your finger. We've been through this many times, haven't we? Yeah, no, there's no, like, doesn't really work. You know what? The only way to catch me is to keep your eyes on the little ball as it travels back under the cup. That's because the operator, it's an old gambling game, would stick it in his pocket. It would actually travel under his knee, through the top of the cup, lands inside, a little tap, and then there's 2. That's how they fool people. Yeah. I got another one over here. Sorry. Do me a favor, Louisa. Blow in the... Thank you. Okay, take the magic wand and tap one of the cups yourself. Look at that. The hands. You're like Harry Potter or Hermione or one of them over there. Wow. Wonderful. Thank you very much. You're too kind. Marco, wait a minute. I knew there was one more in there hiding. Thank you, guys. Give them both a round of applause. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right.